Black Dot Chronicles, and we are back. Just finishing up with part two, cryptocurrency, digital assets, and the Internet of Things. Got cut off on the last part, but we all good because we're gonna keep this moving anyway. So welcome back to Black Dot Chronicles. I am your humble facilitator, Sun Cipher. Radiating live and direct from Soda Sound Lab, ground zero of the kangaroo apocalypse. Brisbane, Australia. How y'all feeling out there? If you haven't already, you need to go back and check out part one of this installment, cryptocurrency, digital assets, and the Internet of Things. This is basically a crash course for those of you who may have no interest or little interest and knowledge with regards to the world of digital assets, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, and that entire universe of finance and art, creativity. If it exists on the blockchain. So in part one, I spoke about cryptocurrency, digital assets. I made reference to House Resolution 6321, which officially made the United States of America digital. With that bill, House Resolution 6321, which was enacted March 23rd, 2020, for your reference. That one bill squarely put us into this new fourth industrial revolution. As I alluded to in part one, as of January 1, 2021, every single U.S. citizen and legal resident and business entity was issued a digital wallet by the Federal Reserve Bank. I gave you some definition. What is cryptocurrency? How it works? A bit of the origin story. And I was actually going through a list of cryptocurrencies, the top cryptocurrencies on that day, and I'll continue on with that from here. And just breaking down the differences in blockchain projects and different type of coins, crypto coins, and trying to just give clarity with regards to how all of this works in this particular industry. It's not like Forex or trading stocks on any exchange. It's similar. You may look at a cryptocurrency exchange and you may look at a Forex exchange and you will see similarities as far as functionality and software. But how could you say, the dynamics are different. Someone who's trading crypto, even though they may be a straight trader as opposed to an investor in crypto, long-term investor, their trading habits and tactics will be different than what you see trading on Forex. So that's just a drop in the bucket with the uniqueness and the dynamic aspects of cryptocurrency. So what you see in front of you is in fact, according to the records, the first block ever mined ever in cryptocurrency back in 2009. So they're calling this the Genesis block. This is the block that started it all. This is the creation. So every single one of these lines of code here represents information from sender to transmitter. I'm sorry, from sender to receiver. There's X amount of chains in a block. All those chains are filled with information, contract information, and it can be endless information within those chains. And all of that is documented on the blockchain, and all that information is immutable, meaning it can't be tampered with, it can't be fucked with. It's unfuckwittable. How about that? Unfuckwittable. Once you press send, there ain't no taking it back. This ain't Twitter. It's there forever. I spoke about the pros and cons of crypto, as far as, yes, it is immutable, which gives the retail investor or the small guy a huge cover and safety net from being taken advantage of and stuff like that. But at the same time, there are forces and there are entities also on the blockchain that's already looking to colonize this new frontier. And they're already ahead of the game, like always. So that's kind of where we left off. We're going to continue on there. I've got a few more things I need to bring to you so I can show you both sides of this cryptocurrency game. It ain't all milk and honey, that's for sure. And at the end of the rainbow, there is quite a sinister game being played that everyone, if you're going to be in this game or if you're not, meaning actively, if you're going to be trading or investing in cryptocurrency, you need to know. If you're going to continue your life as normal as you possibly can in this new age, you still need to be aware, because the blockchain is everywhere. It affects you. It affects everything about you, everybody you know, and will be a part of you in the future. That's what it is. It's all there. So once again, if you didn't know, now you know. This is Black Dot Chronicles. I am your host, Son Cypher, and you are live inside the lab. As always, if you're feeling this, if you feel like this information can do something for somebody you know, if you want to get deeper into this, then definitely download. But most importantly, I need for you to share this information. As I said before, to me, that's proactivity. It's more proactive than liking the video. And especially because we know that these algorithms are controlled by these AI components, where they can change likes to unlikes, where they can change subscribers to unsubscribed and all this stuff like that. So really, that's all a facade anyway, for the most part, and kind of like a Vanity Fair. I'm not really into that personally. I'm more concerned about this info being disseminated and put into the right hands so we can click up like they're trying to do, so we can claim our stake in this blockchain if you're about that type freedom. So share this, save this, download this, get at me through my social media outlets, talk about it, discuss, debate even. But the conversation needs to be had either way. So I'm putting my hat into the ring and I'm initiating this conversation. All right. So what we will do now is kind of pick up where we left off before, which I was giving you a breakdown of maybe like the top 10 or 15 projects on the blockchain at the current time. But remember before, in part one when I discussed the different type of cryptocurrencies. So first of all, you have Bitcoin, and then you have everything else. And that's literally how the game works. Bitcoin is Bitcoin, it's a universe, it's a world all of its own. Every other coin outside of Bitcoin is called an altcoin, alternative coin. I don't know why they named it that. I guess only to simply distinguish Bitcoin as the OG. That's the only reason I can see. So within the altcoin community, which is massive, on this one coin exchange alone, there's over 10,000 coins listed just on this particular exchange. There's more than 10,000 cryptocurrency projects, and most of them are garbage. So you need to know that. This is not something that you jump into just because somebody told you something or you heard something. Because what will happen quick is you'll get body bagged quick. You won't last. If you're going to get into this game, you need to know what's up. And you need to have a lot of patience. And for sure, heavy hands. So within the altcoin universe, outside of Bitcoin, you have what I call boutique projects, which I described in part one. And you have a whole other world inside altcoins where you have DeFi or decentralized finance. So I just clicked onto the DeFi page, and they've got the top coins listed in order. And once again, DeFi coins are different than a boutique coin like XRP. DeFi coins are specifically associated with banking products, earning interest on your investments into certain DeFi coins or DeFi products, using certain DeFi coins to stake or farm, as they're calling it now. Basically meaning you take one coin, you put it in lock for a period of time in order to gain either more of that same coin or a different coin. So for instance, I could take maybe like a chain link, and depending on what service I'm using, on which blockchain, I can stake chain link for maybe a percentage of Bitcoin. Or I can pair chain link with, a USD Tether coin or something like that, and maybe I can get, Ethereum or Uniswap or whatever it is. So, it's all these different exciting ways to earn small to relatively high yield interest on your investment. So this is the whole DeFi market. This is why you'll see that a lot of these DeFi projects, even though most of them haven't been around for very, very long, and most of them certainly not as long as XRP, but their values are astronomical, right? They're billions of dollars. And some of these coins, the value of some of these coins are just ridiculous. Some of these DeFi coins. So you have certain projects that started from like $20. I think it's that Y Finance project. It started at like $20, and then now it's like 30 grand or something like that per coin. And this happened over the course of a couple of months. So DeFi is a big deal. That's like the hot chicken in the bikini, at the church party or something like that. It's like what everybody want to look at, because there's obviously more ways to earn yield on your investments. So this is the DeFi department, decentralized finance. And I've only scratched the surface. There's all kinds of other aspects involved in DeFi. I'm just giving you just a little bit of surface level info, just so you can have some type of working knowledge as you go into this. So now we're back on just the entire coin market itself. So again, Bitcoin is Bitcoin. As I was saying the other day, it holds 60 of the market pretty much always, 60% of the market. So right now, cryptocurrency is just over $1 trillion in total market cap. And as you can see, of that $1 trillion market cap, Bitcoin is $624 billion of that market cap. So you got Bitcoin at $624 billion of the market cap. You've got Ethereum, which is $155 billion of the market cap. Between the two, you've got roughly $775 billion of $1 trillion market cap tied up in two projects. And what I can tell you as these two projects are far from the best projects on the blockchain, doing the same type function, serving the same function that Bitcoin and Ethereum serve. And I spoke about that as well. So I'm just trying to get you to see the potential in this. There is a lot of potential. There is a short, you can make a lot of money in a short period of time, or you can make a lot of money over a longer period of time. Both those things are true and likely and consistently, done on a daily basis within the cryptocurrency world. Okay. So what you need to do is look into your projects. You need to look at the market cap of your project. How long has the project been around? What is the use case of the project? Is it international or is it isolated to a local environment? How many coins are in circulation? What's the total circulation of coins? Which this is analytics. They call token metrics and stuff like that. So again, it's not for the meek of heart. It's not for people who just want to hop in and hop out, or just throw some money into something and close your eyes. This is not cryptocurrency. You could probably get away with that if you're lucky, but on the average, you're going to end up body bagged for sure. So that's kind of my rundown as far as the different projects. There's a gazillion of them with a gazillion different use cases. So again, it's just, where do you start? Are you just into purely investing to make gains, short-term gains? If that's the case, then you probably will be more interested in trading cryptocurrency, and you're probably going to be more interested in DeFi projects, which allows you multiple avenues of earning and maximizing your yield. If you want to simply get into projects based on longevity, based on the quality of the project, maybe something that's close to your heart as far as your personal philosophy, or something that you want to get in that may accentuate your business or business you're trying to get into. All of these aspects and all of these things are available within cryptocurrency. Someone like myself, I'm into telecommunications as my career. I own coins facilitating business on an international scale based on my background, so that's an example of, again, the dynamic nature of blockchain. And again, this is the Internet of Things, which is only the first layer of this new digital age that we have arrived to. This is the Internet of Things, and once again, Internet of Things is all encompassing. Every man, woman, and child, every animal, every plant, every car, every rock, every thought, anything that is a part of this reality will become tokenized and will become a commodity on the blockchain, especially human beings, especially inhumans. And I'll leave it at that. So that's cryptocurrency. That's a little bit of rundown of how you kind of engage this stuff or whatever. Don't take anybody's word for anything, of course. Always do your own research. And if you can maintain that, then you should do quite well. So that's kind of just the mundane part of all of this, right? I gave you a rundown of how it all works, the mechanisms, what's under the hood, so to speak. But if you paid attention to this entire offering, Crypto Cult Dark Side of the Moon, I've given you the digital asset Trojan horse under that banner. I've given you the God code and the creation protocol. And I've given you a few addendums underneath that banner as well. If you go look at that entire body of work, what you will see and what I'm trying to relay and clarify and paint a beautiful Basquiat, I'm trying to show you that as exciting and as profitable as this blockchain and cryptocurrency has been for some and will be for many more as these days progress, it's also equally dangerous and, dare I say, deadly. Like, all of our livelihood hangs in the balance of what we do with this blockchain over the next decade. As I said before, there have been silent wars or quiet wars using silent weapons for the most part. There's been coercion, there's been deceit, there's been Hegelian dialectics all up in your face, just pulling on your emotions and your heartstrings, painting a picture for you that is so far from the reality and truth of what's really going on. And they presented to you this option. And this is where the blockchain comes in. Likes your philosophies, everything about you will be traced and tracked and documented and used against you. If we allow the blockchain to be colonized by the deplorables, right? This is all being put in place as we speak. We are a commodity if we allow this to go through. So what I'm doing right now and what I'm trying to beat you over the head with in this series, Crypto Cult, is that even though there's beauty and there's so much innovation that's already come out of cryptocurrency over the past decade and we've not even begun, the game is rigged. But the chessboard, all the players are in play. We have the capacity to beat these cats, and we know that.